Kitab at Tawheed chapter 67. They have not made a just estimate of Allah. Allah the Almighty said, they made not a just estimate of Allah such as is due to Him. And on the day of resurrection, the whole of the earth will be grasped by His hand and the heavens will be rolled up in His right hand. Glorified is He, and high is He above all that they associate as partners with Him. Surah Az-Zumar, 39:67. Abdullah bin Masud, may Allah be pleased with him, narrated. A Jewish rabbi came to Allah's messenger, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, and he said, O Muhammad, we learn that Allah will put all the heavens on one finger, and the earths on one finger, and the trees on one finger, and the water and the dust on one finger, and all the other created beings on one finger. Then he will say, I am the king. Thereupon the Prophet, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, smiled so that his premolar teeth became visible, and that was the confirmation of the rabbi. Then Allah's messenger, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, recited, they made not a just estimate of Allah such as is due to Him. And on the day of resurrection the whole of the earth will be grasped by His hand. 39:67. It is stated in another narration of Muslim, and the mountains and the trees on one finger. Then He will shake them while saying, I am the king, I am Allah. In another version in Al-Bukhari, Allah will put the heavens on one finger, and the water and the dust on one finger, and the rest of the creation on one finger. In Muslim, from Ibn Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, in a Marfu hadith, it is narrated, Allah will roll all the heavens up on the day of resurrection and take them in His right hand, and then He will say, I am the king, where are the tyrants and where are the arrogant ones, today? He would then roll up the seven earths and take them in His left hand and say, I am the king, where are the tyrants and where are the arrogant ones, today? It is narrated from Ibn Abbas, may Allah be pleased with him, that he said, the seven heavens and seven earths will be as small in Allah's hand as a seed of mustard in one of your hands. Ibn Jarir, may Allah be pleased with him, said, I was told by Yunus, we were informed by Ibn Wahbi. Ibn Zayd said, my father told me that Allah's messenger, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, said, seven heavens are as small as 7 dirhams molded in a warrior's shield in comparison to the kursi, literally, a footstool, of Allah. And he, Ibn Jarir, said, Abu Dar, Ghifiri, may Allah be pleased with him, said that he heard Allah's messenger, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, saying, the kursi, Allah's footstool, compared to the throne, Arsh, is nothing but like a ring of iron thrown in a vast field. It is reported that Ibn Masud, may Allah be pleased with him, said, the distance between first and second heaven is that of 500 years, and between each of the 7 heavens is also 500 years, and the distance between seventh heaven to the kursi, Allah's footstool, is also 500 years, and the distance between the kursi and the water is again 500 years. The throne, Arsh, is above the water and Allah the Almighty is above the throne. And nothing is hidden to Allah of your deeds. Reported by Ibn Mahdi from Hamad bin Salama from Asim from Ziyu from Abdullah, Ibn Masud, may Allah be pleased with him. It was similarly narrated by Al-Masudi from Asim from Abu Wail from Abdullah, Ibn Masud, may Allah be pleased with him. Ai Hafiz ad-Dhahabi, may Allah be pleased with him, stated that the above hadith has been reported through other channels also. It is narrated from Abbas bin Abdul Muttalib, may Allah be pleased with him, that Allah's messenger, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, said, do you know how much the distance between earth and heaven is? We said, Allah and His messenger know better. Then he, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, said, the distance between them is 500 years, and the distance between one heaven to the next is 500 years, and the dimension of each heaven will take 500 years to travel, and there is a sea between the seventh heaven and the throne which has between its lowest and highest ends the distance like that between the heavens and the earth, i.e. 500 years. And Allah the Most Exalted is above that and nothing is secret from Him of the deeds of Bani Adam, humankind.